Come in, come in, come in. Welcome to the show. Yes, it's little old me, that gal full of dash, whose terms are strictly cash. Huh? Elvira, mistress of the dark. Here I am, back once again, right here on the old sofa macabre, with yet another movie macabre. This time around, we're serving up a little number called The Godsend. It's the bizarre story of a mysterious woman with child who enters the lives of an unsuspecting couple, also with child, causing grim and dark despair. It ain't a lot of fun. It's called Godsend, and it's another Movie Max it's another Movie Max biggie coming your way right after the commercial. I have to knock that silly grin right off her face. I mean, we've all heard the old adage, grin and bear it, but her philosophy is bear it and grin. Weird, very weird. And can you explain this one to me? Why is it that when you invite some people into your house, the first thing they want to do is start rearranging the furniture? You know, it just don't pay to be nice sometimes. That's why I never am. Okie doke, it's back to the movie in a jiff, but first the advertisers want to deliver these little godsends. The commercial. She's a dime. I wouldn't be jumping to no hasty conclusions there, sister. If that little crumpet snatcher turns out being anything like her mother, she'll be the furthest thing from a godsend. What is it they say? Like mother, like child? Well, I didn't like the mother, and I ain't gonna like the child. And just when I was saying to myself, they'll never get rid of that chick, what does she do? She just up and vanishes. Where'd she go? Maybe off to London? Well, hey, excuse me, okay? I was only trying to make an educated guess. I tell you, getting her out of that house was the real godsend. Okay, back to the movie right after these words from the sponsors. Honey, I would be crying, too, if I was married to some guy with a back that hairy. Why, when he climbed into bed, she thought she was being attacked by a throw rug. And I don't know, but it looks like that happy little family unit is falling off in numbers faster than the ratings on this show. Why, a little earlier, hubby was worried about putting those kids through school. The way things are going, none of them will make it past the 5th grade. Hey, come to think of it, neither did I. But seriously, at the rate they're going, I don't know if we're going to have enough material to make a movie. You know what I think, gang? I think we're in for filler time. No, Dad, not Miller time. Filler time. Here I am, right over here. You couldn't find me, could you? Yeah, darling, I just love hide and seek. I'm pretty darn good at it, too, because when you have a boss like mine, you know, Attila, the program director, when you got a boss like Attila, you gotta be good at hide and seek. So, anyhow, I've been hiding back here behind the sofa for, like 10 minutes, I guess. Have I, missed anything?
Mommy!
What a spoil sport. Mommy's just trying to have a little fun. And have you noticed that the older that kid gets, the meaner she looks? And don't bother waiting up for Santa breath, though. And how'd they get her eyes to be all puffed up like that? Well, they must have kept her up for a couple of nights with no sleep, I guess. I mean, I am talking major slits. Oh, and judging from her performance, I'd say that she's a graduate of the Linda Blair School of Weird Child Acting. I'll bet that without moving her body, her head could go 360 degrees around. Oh, well, the Godsend continues on Movie Macabre. Okie doke, right now it's back time. It's back time. Back time with Elvira. Of course, I'm talking about male sack time. Time to answer some of those cards and letters. I just reached into the old sackaroo and came up with a handful. See? Oh, I haven't even read them yet. Dear Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. That's me. What advice would you give a Hollywood hopeful? One who would someday like to have your job. Well, honey, let's see. The best advice I could give you is this. Never step off the curb when you see me driving down the street. Famous last words. Dr. Jekyll, you're getting under my hide.
How can people write such things?
Dear Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, let's talk issues. How do you stand on gay rights? Well, that's easy. If a gay right, I answer. Dear Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, how do you feel about Capricorn men? Well, I once went out with a Capricorn. Turned out we were totally incompatible. We had no income, so I wasn't compatible. And a few quick letters here. A, Q, R, S, and then the last letter, M. And believe it or not, that's all the time for Zach time this time, or next time, and until that time, need I say it again? Keep those cards and letters, please! If anybody in this store has somebody else's number, it's Bonnie. Well, she's had Mummy's number right from the beginning. I mean, what's it gonna take for that woman to get it through that thick skull of hers that Bonnie is a lying little monster? She loves Lucy. Ha! Ricky Ricardo. Now, he loved Lucy. And by the way, when I say that Bonnie lies, I don't just mean over the ocean. A little my Bonnie lies over the ocean humor here. Oh, and here's an interesting segue. Speaking of liars, here's a message from some folks who wouldn't dream of lying to you. The advertisers. Oh, golly, now the tension really mounts. Bonnie's gonna put the whammy on Lucy, giving her the evil eye. And if they don't get there fast, it's gonna be curtains. Oh, this is one heck of a time to be cutting away for a commercial. One heck of a time. Hey, maybe just this once we gotta stay with the movie. Somebody help me. Somebody decide what to do. What do you say? I want to. Oh, I know what you mean, honey. I can't choose either. Yelly. I just bet you're sitting there saying to yourself, huh? The movie over? Well, I'm afraid it is. The actor ran out of breath, the cameraman ran out of film, and the director figured they'd shot enough for one movie. The end. I just knew that chick with the rings on her fingers and the grin on her face, Miss Barefoot and Pregnant. I just knew that she'd show up again. Now, I've heard of name droppers, but someone who goes around dropping babies to go with those names? I mean, that is too macabre for this Mistress of the Dark. Well, hey, I'm about out of breath, and we're about out of tape. So why don't we just call it the end?